God, it hurts! Woo! Welcome back, adventurers. Have you hit subscribe yet? Because I'm bringing you new training tips every day as I train for my first 100 miles. Today, I want to tell you about where it all started, my very first race. It was not 100 miles, it was not 50 miles, it was not even a marathon. It was a half marathon. And let me tell you, it was the most painful thing I have ever done in my life. It was way worse than my 50 miles. I swore I would never run again after I ran my first half marathon. So why did I even bother to do it? Well, like probably a lot of us, I got peer pressured into it. So I was doing it for this charity that I volunteered with in Seattle. They're called Teen Feed, they help homeless youth, and they're a really wonderful organization. They wanted to run the Seattle Marathon and half marathon to raise money. And I thought, yeah, great, that sounds like fun. So I trained for this. This was my first year of college, and I remember I had my training schedule posted up on the wall, and all the first year kids would come in and we're meeting each other. And this one friend of mine always loves to remind me about this. He walked into my room and saw my training plan posted on the wall and was like, "You're gonna run 13 miles? You're insane." He thought I was like a super warrior champion athlete. This is one of my best friends, Deep. And he was like, "I can't believe you're going to do that." And I was like, "Yeah, I know, me neither. It sucks." But yeah, he still thinks I'm crazy. So after that, after training for that, I trained so much, but I didn't really know what I was doing. I didn't know how to fuel on the run. I didn't know about bringing water with me. I would just go for these runs and feel so slow and feel so my legs were heavy. I was always sore because I didn't know how to recover properly. And I remember my boyfriend at the time, you know, high school romances, he didn't train a single day for the marathon. And he ran it and he was like, "Oh, I'm not even sore." And the next day he was like, "Oh yeah, my coach says that it'll be like," coach from rugby. He was like, "My coach says maybe I'll get double sore in 2 days." Never got sore. I couldn't even get out of bed the day after my half marathon. I had to cancel all of my classes. I needed help getting out of the car from the friend that I drove back to school with me. I mean, I couldn't move. But that's the big difference, is that you have to know what you're doing a little bit. And that's why running is something that you get better at with age. So people in their 30s actually tend to beat people in their early 20s. You know, and obviously there's exceptions, and the super speed demons that are winning all the races, who knows what's in their genes. But for a lot of us, you have to learn what is going on in your body. So your first race might be really painful, but if you stick with it, you'll pick up things that will make the next race a lot easier. It's not easy, it's never easy, but it does get easier. So I learned that if I'm running more than 40 minutes, I might want to bring some fuel with me so that my muscles can still have stuff to burn as I'm running. I learned how much water I should be drinking so that I'm not getting cramps. I learned that eating a banana a day helped me not get muscle cramps. I learned what to eat after a run and what to eat before a run so that I felt recovered. It makes such a big difference. You learn how your body feels and what that means and what you need to do to respond to it. So taking that leap from I'm not a runner, I maybe have run a 5K, to being like, yeah, I'm a runner. It's just about experience, it's just about time on the trail, and it's just about learning yourself. You learn a lot about yourself as a runner. And that's one of the things I love about it, and that's one of the biggest differences between that first half marathon, where I wasn't doing it for myself, to now, where I'm running for myself, and I'm learning so much, and every piece of it is this wonderful treasure. So what was your first race like? I would love to hear about it in the comments. Give me a shout down below, and don't forget to hit subscribe, because I am bringing you new training tips every single day as I train for my first 100 miles.